11th of January, I'm really very sick. To be honest, I'm really
My video of studying. So I felt suddenly. So that is a great way.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You are sleeping? No, sir. I think you are sleeping.
No, sir.
Ansraj,
Yes, sir.
are you sleeping?
No, sir.
Ara?
No, sir.
No. So, my dear, now you can see we have a crowd, and today we are going to discuss, we are going to play how to talk in English. We have two students, we have selected two students, Tamanna and Neha. You can meet. Her name is Tamanna. Tamanna, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
And but just ask me.
Oh, sorry, sir. How are you?
I am good. And Tamanna, are you feeling agitation?
Yes, a little bit.
Little bit. I think she is feeling agitation little bit. And now you can meet second candidate. Yes, Neha, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I am good. So now you have seen my two students, Neha and Tamanna. Today they are going to discuss how to talk in English, and when we meet our friend, then how to talk. And really, you should watch complete video. And if we do mistake, please ignore it because it's not grammar class, and this is a speaking and this is a practice class. So please enjoy. Let's start.
Good, and you?
Well, I'm also good. So
After a long time, Tamanna.
yes, well, I'm having exam, so I didn't came.
So, are you pursuing your graduation?
Well, yes, I'm pursuing BCom program, so that is why.
So, I think that they have a lot of subjects, I would say.
Yes, I had a lot of subjects like accounting, business law, and all the stuff. So I really don't like to study, but I have them, and it's my compulsion to do the exams and all the stuff. And what about you?
I'm pursuing my graduation in BCom honors. I'm in a second year, but actually I have also exams. Yes, tomorrow is my exam. I have an exam called Hindi. Yeah.
Okay, so I have heard that you are pursuing your another course as well, like related to government job or something. So
It's not like course. I'm preparing for exam. For particular, it's not like particular exam, but I would say the vacancy when they come. So for that, I'm preparing for that exam.
okay, well, I have heard about lot of government exams, so I don't know particularly. So
Okay.
what can I say about it? So what about you? What are you doing nowadays other than
Nothing. I would say from 11th of January, I'm really very sick. To be honest, I'm really now demotivated, I would say, because of my health. Actually, my mother actually went to the Kumbh Mela, if you know about that.
Okay.
Because of her, I was so lonely. My father also went with her. So that's the reason I'm very lonely, and I can't take care of my good health.
Okay.
So that's the reason. That's
So
all.
your parents went there, so you're alone at home.
Yeah, I would say that I'm alone in my home, but my brother is with me, but he was always going to the office, so all the day I'm alone.
Your parents left you left you with your brother, so don't you feel you should enjoy at home? Because my parents don't left me at home alone. They are like, you can't handle alone, so that
With
is why.
whom? With whom I enjoy. There is one person also, obviously, you have enjoy with your friends, but I'm alone in my home, so how do I enjoy?
Okay,
And I'm saying like that I'm not well also, so I'm always sleeping over there. When I try to study, I'm sleepy feeling. When I'm just like sleeping, I don't have sleep. Just like this nonsense routine I have.
Okay, so whenever you feel like you want to sleep or you're able to sleep, just open your books. It will be easy for you.
That
That
great.
is all can I suggest. Because even I don't like to study. So whenever I feel like I want to feel sleepy, so either I'll use my Instagram account or I'll just open my video of studying. So I felt suddenly. So that is a great way to sleep early.
That's great, but I'm very unwell to be honest. I'm using my Instagram, but I just get bored with Instagram also.
Okay.
How many times you can scroll? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, more to more.
Yeah.
But now I don't have anything to do. But my favorite thing to do is study. To be honest, I'm not saying very dishonestly, but yeah, my favorite thing is to study geography, history, this kind of subjects. But when I see myself, I'm not able to study. That's the most heartbreaking thing. To be honest, my December was so good. To be honest, I'm so consistent with my study. I gain a lot of knowledge. But now I'm unwell. I'm just forgetting all the things, and that's the most heartbreaking thing. Seeing myself that I'm not able to solve the questions again. that's most.
Well, I can feel you because the same thing happened with me in the 11th and 12th class when I chose maths, because I had commerce with maths, but I didn't think twice before choosing thinking for the maths. But when I had exam in my 11th and 12th class, and when I had to study maths, I was so very kind of, I don't know what to say. Like whenever I used to open my maths book, I used to think why the question is solved in this way, not in this way. Why this formula is being applied, not this one. So I used to get very frustrated. I used to just tear up all those pages and just throw the book and just start crying like why it's not happening, with why this is happening. So at that moment I decided no matter what, but I will never choose maths in my life. It's the worst subject that I did in my 12th classes in those years. So all I can say that is this is the worst feeling
Common,
ever.
Tamanna. To be honest, common. I really don't like maths also, but I have to study because it will come on the exam, so I have to do. But yeah, I always choose the simple to be a chapter, and I start from the basic. After 12, like in my 12th, I was so bad in maths. To be honest, my exams are like not going good. But yeah, now after when I'm preparing for the exam, for the government exam, I have to study because it will come in the exam. So I don't mention myself like I don't have to do trigonometry, algebra, this kind of subject, but the basic subjects, just like basic chapters, just like number systems. That's the normal chapters. So that's the reason I'm being motivated by myself, because when you see yourself that you are solving the question, you have again very good confidence. But now I would say I'm not able to solve the question because, to be honest, I'm just forgetting. Practice is the main key of success, I would say. But during my unwellness, that's happened very bad.
Just let it be about the studies. I don't like studies, so I want to skip that part.
Okay.
So other than that, do you have any dream, like as you deciding to do for the government job, as the person become honors? So do you have any dream, any kind of aim, goal, something?
2025 for the I have a small aim, just like a digital marketer. I really love a work which have a creativeness. I really love this kind of things. So yeah, I would say the small aim that I have is only. What's your aim?
Well, that is the main thing. I don't understand what should I become, because in my starting of the age, I never got inspired by someone. Like you watch others and inspired that yes, I want to be a doctor or teacher. I never got inspired by someone. Secondly, now I am thinking what should I pursue, because if I thinking about the computers is not that easy for me, because when I study, like last year I used to practice at home, so it was easy in the starting. But when I got to the Photoshop part, I was so frustrated, like why I'm not able to do that. So I stopped learning computers. Then I think about others and I don't understand. I sometimes think I should go for the stitching, sometimes go for the cooking, because I'm interested. But I'm not interested to do something. This is the main part. I'm very lazy nowadays. So what can I do?
But I would say that's a great part in yourself, that you are experimenting, you are doing like, you know, we have a lot of passions in our life. Like I have a lot of passion, but I don't have a confidence to do experiment, because I don't like to see myself failure. But you did. You are like cooking, but whatever the things are you saying, that Photoshop or this, do experiment. You know about that this passion is only a passion, not my dream or not my aim. That's a good thing, I think. But I don't have that much confidence to do like experiments. To be honest, I can't see myself as a failure.
Right.
That's a very bad dream.
My parents told me you're experimental, because I like every day I do something new. So every time they told me, what did you cut now? What did you burn now? Because whenever I stitched something, like a few months ago, I decided I should make something. I don't know why, a passion, a curious. I wanted to be curious about that thing. I found out my mother's sari. So I thought I should make something, because I was so obsessed with things, like with the skirts as a woman. So I thought I should make a skirt, and I did, but it didn't turn out pretty well. Like yes, for the first time it was good, but I didn't like it because I can't wear it and go outside. So my parents were like, what did you cut now? What are you doing from the 1 week? You're just wasting your money, your time. But then my father saw me that I am very interested in that. So my father told me you should go for the stitching line. And I was like, I don't want to talk it about.
Stitching line is like designer, like fashion designer something?
Yes, it can be, because if you study more, the more you study, the more you invest your money, then you can become fashion designer. But if you don't invest your money, people will call you a tailor.
That's a great thing. My sister is fashion designer, and because of her, she's so creative. She's making the sketches of the like designs, and they were like, because of her, my father expectation for myself is just increasing, and then can't reach the bars. To be honest, my first sister is accounting, and second she was a fashion designer.
Okay, clap.
So that's all.